Need to be fast before this runs out, and then we quickly move to see. Oh, would it buy? I'm not sure. Or are we going to be in the queue? Okay, it looks like we are in the queue. Let's cancel that. Okay, let's quickly move over, and let's put that there again. We just have to be fast, and then we move quickly and see if that will sell. Okay, still in the queue. That means I need to make sure I pick one of these ones. Okay, and that's what happened. The price is actually moving really, really fast. Let's go and check what's going on in KuCoin. Is it going up high? I think it is. Oh yes, it is running a race, so we need to be fast. Let's try and see how we can catch up with this. Okay, so what I would do is that I'm trying to buy. So let me try and choose one of these. Let's see whether it will go. It's not going to give us as much, but we're just going to go ahead with it and just buy. Perfect. So we have it already done. So we need to send this over to KuCoin. Okay, so the first thing we need to do now is to go over here. What do we have here? Let's see what we have. We have 28.47. Let's see what this is. 28.47. Well, it's only picking up that, but that's not what we want. So let's just make sure that we take a screenshot of the one that's important to us. 28.47. Okay, so what we need to do is to quickly go over and withdraw it. Okay, so we need to withdraw it and go and check on our deposit address in KuCoin. Okay, wow, it's really racing fast. So let's go and get our deposit address. Okay, and that will be SCRT, and then we pick it. It's the secret network, so we go ahead and pick that quickly. Yes, and we copy both the address and the tag. Okay, so let's put that there. So we are going to withdraw this. We are withdrawing SCRT. As you can see, the amount is there, so we just have to put in the address, and then we also need to put in the tag. Okay, let's check what the tag is telling us. So we need to go over here quickly, and okay, okay, sorry, it looks like as if, no, we're supposed to deposit. Okay, we're supposed to deposit into, yeah, we need that place. Let's go back and go ahead and put the memo tag. Okay, so now we're gonna take up everything that we have here, and you can see we already have that is taken. You can see what we have there is gonna the transfer fee is 0.1 SCRT, which is like 8 cents, which is still on the safe side. It's okay. So we're just gonna go ahead and withdraw. Okay, it's telling me to do my verifications and to confirm whether I want to withdraw this. Okay, I'll do that and then we'll be back. Okay, so 28.47 SCRT is on its way. So let's go check KuCoin to see what's going on. I'm so excited to see, and I hope that it still remains the same. Oh, it looks like it's good, but let's hope, keep our fingers crossed that this continues till we get here. Okay, so once it arrives, I'll let you know. See you shortly. Okay, so right now it has finally left Binance. So that's the amount that actually we should be receiving is 28.37. Okay, so let's go and check KuCoin and hope that it won't take such a long time. Oh, it's here already. It's here already. So what do we have here? We've got it here. So let's go ahead and start the work. But first of all, we need to transfer it. We need to transfer the entire amount, and then we're transferring all, and that will be, go ahead. Shoop, I love that. So let's get back into business. Can we get this? Can we get this done? Let's see and let's hope. Let's go ahead and click on all. Wow, it's not that. I'm just wondering what's going on here. Is it picking up everything? Let's try and see. You know, that's what happens when you delay. Okay, I'll put in my verifications out. I'll be back. Oh, voila, it has actually executed right on point. So what do we have here? Wow, let's see what we have here. We have 25.59. Okay, what did we start with? Actually, we started out, I can't remember, but I'm going to show it to you. Let's go and check what we started out with in Binance, because I'm trying to remember. Okay, it was 28.37, but let's go and check what exactly that is exactly, because I can't remember. Let's go back and check the trade history. Let's see. Well, okay, yes. So what we did was we spent how much? Okay, it did it in two batches, really. It did it in, okay, 8.1 and 20.4. So let's see. We'll have to, and that's, this is 18 plus 7 is 25. So like about 43, I guess. Is that 43 or 44? Okay, so we actually started out with 25.44. Now, what are we getting here? Now, this is always the moment of truth, right? What are we getting here? We're getting 25 point, okay, that was not supposed to be done. We're getting 25.59, which is actually a profit. But don't forget, we are going to change this to TRX, okay? Because if we have to send this back as USDT, we're going to lose $1. So the best way to go about this is to change it to a coin that doesn't, that has a very tiny transfer fee, and then you would now, when you get it in the destination, you will now change it back to USDT. Now, in the process, we most likely are going to lose about 10 cents. No, we're going to lose about how many cents? We're going to lose about 6 cents, right? So if I change this to TRX, right, I'm going to lose a little bit of this amount of money, okay, because of the exchange fees. After that, I'm going to send it home. I'm going to lose 1 TRX, okay? So I'm giving you all the calculations. Let's assume you're using $100, right? All this wouldn't make too much of a meaning to you, because all you'll be losing would just be cents, not too much of the money. But if you're using a small amount, it's going to impact that amount, right? So let's go ahead and do this, right? So I'll be back shortly for us to change it to TRX, okay? Okay, so we're here to change this to TRX. Now, of course, there are two ways you can do this. You can actually decide to use the P2P. If we look at here, you will see that KuCoin has P2P, right? So you can actually decide to withdraw your money, right, by just selling it off. It's very, very possible. So if I were going to sell this, right, as you can see here, you have the opportunity to do so, right? We have, let's try and see whether we can put the range there, whether we can get the amount we're looking for. We're looking for $25, okay? So that we can even decide that what we want to do is to actually sell this off. So sliding down, you can look for the price range that you actually want to use. Let's just check on this one and see whether there's a potential. It said your payment method does not match the required one by the buyer. Okay, so we have to set up all of this, okay? So we can actually edit and try and put in all the details. But I'm not going to go through all of this. I'm just showing you that we can actually withdraw our money even from P2P, right? But I'm just going to go back to do this by TRX, okay? And I'm hoping, oh, beautiful. So at least while I was waiting, the price of TRX went down, which is good. So now let's go ahead and then just quickly buy this now. I'm going to put in my verifications and I'll be back. Okay, right now we've sold that. If you can see, we have 371.470. Let's hope that we'll be able to get all of that over to Binance and then very quickly at that. All right, so now let's go ahead and just quickly get our deposit address in Binance. That's just going to be our TRC deposit address. So let's go ahead and do this quickly. I'm just going to click on that. Let's hope that TRX isn't even falling here, but let's hope so. I don't know. I mean, these things always follow each other, so we don't know. It looks like it is, but no problems. We're just going to go ahead and flow with it, all right? So now let's get ahead and then go and pick the deposit address of TRX. We're just waiting for this to load. The network seems to be a bit hazy, so let's pick the withdrawal. No, not the, what did I just pick? No, what I wanted is deposit, okay? So we're just going to pick the deposit. We're depositing TRX. So we're putting in the Tron, that's TRC20. Okay, so let's just click on that and let's go over quickly to send it all over. All right, so that's what we're doing right now. So we're withdrawing from here and we're taking it, we're withdrawing TRX. You can see it already has everything there, okay? We're taking everything over. Yes, what am I saying? No, this is what I want. I'm withdrawing this and I'm just clicking on this and then we'll now put in the address. Let's put in the address, the wallet address. The network is TRC20, obviously, and that's 1 TRX. Okay, and then I hope everything is there in. Okay, max, everything. Interest, okay, yeah. Of course, it's going to take its own delivery fee, which is 1 TRX, okay? So that's what it's going to give us. Let's now click on withdraw. Yeah, we're putting all the verifications and we'll be back. Okay, so currently it's processing. As you can see that, it's processing. So let's just hope it doesn't take too much time. And let's hope by the time we get over to Binance, you know, the price will be favorable. Okay, let's go and check what's going on in Binance. Let's check very quickly and then let's see how this goes. Okay, normally it doesn't take that much time. Okay, now let's get back in there. Doesn't take too much time. So let's go and check what's happening. Let's see. It should arrive any moment from now. Okay, so once it arrives, I'll give you the results. See you shortly. All right, so here we are. It has already come back home. So we have 370.49. Let's see what this is going to give us. If this is going to give us profit. Yeah, it looks like it's going to give us profit. Do we want to go with this or do we make some spot trading elements to this? I'm thinking of making this a little higher. I'm thinking. Let me see. Or should I just take my profit right now? I think I should just take my profit right now and let's not bother about that. 1, 2, go. Let's see. Oh, yes, I've taken my profit already. The reason why, I'll tell you, well, currently we have a profit, okay? So we started out with 25.44. Actually, I could have done this as a spot trading event. Really, I could have put this to, I was actually thinking of putting to 692, which I think it definitely will go up to it. But you see, TRX is quite unpredictable. Look at this chart. Look at this chart. Can you see how it is? It was going up and going down. I mean, and the speed at which it goes up and down is very unpredictable. So that's why I just felt I didn't want to waste too much time. Well, I don't have too much profit from this. And the reason being, like I told you, 2 things have happened, okay? I had to send it down. I had to change it to TRX. And then I also had to send it down and change it again here. So that was the 2 things that happened that made us lose a little bit of money. But all the same, well, we started out with, I think everything was, I mean, let's go back to, before I look at the, what's it called now? Let's look at the trade history so that we'll be able to get everything fully, okay? So the trade history, it's sold in 2 parts, okay? It's sold in 2 parts. I mean, it bought in 2 parts. We have 18.2 and we have 7.2. So that means if you add everything together, that's like 25.44, something in that range, 25.44. So now let's go and see. We have 25.51. Okay, let's go and see what that's giving us. It isn't too much of a profit, but imagine you had $200 to do this, or $500, or even $100, you would have made a lot of money. So let's see, 25.51 minus, that was 25.44. Okay, 7 cents. Now, why is this amount a little bit on the small side? Is because I'm using a small capital and the transfer fees are the same except for the what's it called now, the trade fees. The transfer fees remain the same. So for instance, if I use the $200, for instance, by the time I'm coming back, I will pay the same 1 TRX for $200 worth of TRX. And it's the same 1 TRX for $25 worth of TRX. So you can see that because of that amount, right, it's the same irrespective of the amount of capital you're using. The only thing that is that changes, right, is the, what's it called now? The trade fee, which is 0.1%, right? That's 0.1%. Really, let's go and calculate what that is. It was actually, if we check it, it was actually 370, if you can remember, 370.4. If we take times one, that's 0. Let me put that there. That's 0.1%. That's just 0.37. Okay, so you can see that 0.1% of 370.4 gives us 0.37, okay, of a TRX. All right, so for us to know what is in dollar terms, we'll just come here, we'll equals this, okay, and then we will multiply it by the price of one TRX, which is 0.068. We sold it like 0. Let's just make it 0.069, right? No, that's not right. 0.069. Okay, so that's for us to get an idea. You can see it's actually like 2 cents, like 0.025 cents, right? So what that means that in the process, and if you check that, remember that when we were looking at this, it was actually if you look at this now, it's actually, look at the price now, it's 25.517, okay, but when we were checking it, it was actually 25.54. So that was the the transaction fee, which is 0.1%. So we lost another, like almost like a 3 cents, okay, in this particular transaction. So what that means is that from KuCoin, we had to spend like about 0.68, let's just say 7 cents. And then we get in here again, we spend like about 3 cents. So that means in the process, we lost like about 10 cents. I already told you that changing it to TRX in KuCoin and then coming here to change it again is going to take at least 10 cents from our profit. So what was our profit supposed to have been? Normally would have been, that would have been, let's check that again. That would have been, we have, what's that? 25.51 minus 25.44. So this is 7 cents, right? So we will now include plus 10 cents. What am I saying? 0.10. Okay. No, that's not it. It would have been 17 cents, right? If, for instance, I was just going to withdraw my money from KuCoin, because don't forget there's P2P, right? You just have to set it up. I haven't set up mine in terms of my P2P. I only have my Binance set up, right? So in KuCoin, you have to set up your P2P, put in your payment methods and all of those things. You can see payment methods. All of these things are here. You need to set that all up. So you could just have withdrawn your money by P2P and you will have all the profit to yourself. So I hope you've learned something with this. So what's the moral of today's class is that there is profit in inter-exchange arbitrage, right? You just need to know how to get the right signal and when to play. So in it all, this exercise, if I had used $100, I would have made so much more profit because I would have still had the same transfer fee, all right? Maybe not the same trade fee, but at least the transfer fee would have been the same, right? So I hope you've learned something today. If there's a question that you have in your mind, you're not sure about what we're going on, you can send the question. If you want us to work on something for you or you want us to do a research for you, you can actually drop that in the chat, like we answer our subscribers' questions, and then we can also show you some other things. And if you would like to learn more, because we have a class that's currently, we're currently on a promo. If you're really interested, all you just have to do is just click on the link in the description and I'll be chatting with you. Thank you so much for watching this video and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Yes, well, seeing you virtually right in the next video. Stay blessed and have a great day. Bye. Hello and welcome back to Income Strategies, the place where you learn the skills on how to make money, how to multiply your money, and also how to manage your money. Today we're going to be having an episode of inter-exchange arbitrage and we're going to be using LSK BTC. All right, so we can see here currently the price of LSK BTC is 0.0004893 and on KuCoin it is, let's go check, 495. So we have a difference there. So what we're going to do is that we're going to go back to Binance and try to buy this. I already have changed $25 worth of of USDT to BTC. So if just for you to just cross check on that, if I were to sell this, you can see we have 25.01 USDT here if I was to sell this. So this is like a $25 worth of BTC. So let's go quickly and do this transfer, or do this oh yeah, we're actually going to LSK BTC. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to purchase, LSK. No, I want to purchase. I'm buying. Okay, I want to buy 100% worth of that. So that will give me this amount. Okay, and then I'll go ahead and click on buy. Okay, it put me in the queue, but I actually don't want to be in the queue. Okay, let me cancel that. I'll cancel that and try and see what we can do. If I pick this amount, what would it give me? Oh, that's 4908. Wow, that's gonna give me less than what I want. Let me see what that's gonna give me. It's gonna give me 21.5. Okay, should I go ahead with that? Let's look at this. Let's try and see what this will give us on the other side before we go ahead with that. So let me see if what do I have here? 495. So if I want to sell this, what would I be selling it as? 4899. That's going to be lesser than what we want. Okay, so what are we going to do? Because if I put it here and I put 21.5, I may not be able to. Let me just see what this is going to give us. I just copy that and just quickly go and see what it will give us in BTC, USDT, just for us to be sure before we go ahead. All these calculations have to be done so that we don't miss out any part. Okay, so this is 2509. It's still profit, but don't forget that we're still going to have transfer fees. So it's still not giving me exactly what I want. So let me just go back and see whether I could leave it in the queue and see whether I could still get something good for it. Okay, let's go ahead. That's we're talking about LSK BTC. All right, no, that's not ETH. We don't want ETH, we want BTC. So it's still here at 495. Let's go back in here, and we are going to try and sell this by limit, of course, and then see if we can get this buying LSK with BTC. So let's see how long this will take us. Okay, let's buy it. We're in the queue. We don't know how long that's going to take us. So we're just going to wait and see whether it will get to our turn quickly. Okay, so I'll give you the results in a short while. See you soon. Okay, so I'm back and I can see that it has already bought. You can see that we already have our LSK, but I'm seeing something here, something really juicy that I'm not going to let go. I'm not going to let go. I'm turning this to spot trading. So I'm thinking of selling it back and I'm going to make a profit. Interesting. I hope I'll be able to make profit with this. Well, look at it. Look at what I'm seeing here. If I change this and I sell this back, I most likely will make a profit. Let me just confirm just to be sure before I make that decision, because it's all about making money anyway. So I just want to be sure that that's what I'm going to get. Beautiful. I'm actually going to make a profit. So let me go ahead and sell this back. Yes, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I am not waiting and sending this over because I'm going to show you this, right? Let's see if I even turn this to this amount. Will this even give me anything? Yes. All right, let's see what we will get. Okay, so I'm going to sell this. Let's go ahead. Sold back to BTC. Okay, so now I'm just going to go back. I hope I made the right decision. I'm going to sell this back. Yes, I made a profit. Whoops. So let's go ahead and do this. One to go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so let's go check what we have there. So let's see. Let's be sure. Okay, did I make a profit? I did. I sure did. Yes, I did make a profit. As you can see here, it's 25.29. And if you remember, we started out with 25.01. Okay, so and now we have made a profit of like about 28 cents, which is over 1%. Let's even check what that is. That should be, let's say 1.15. Yeah, about 1.15%, which is good. It's not that bad. I mean, if you do this over and over again, you definitely will be able to make a very good amount of profit within a day. But the thing here is this: a bird in hand is worth thousands in the bush, and that's the truth. So what I saw here was like, oh, I'm gonna make profit here. What if I go over to KuCoin and before I get there, things change? Look at it here now. This was the price that it was, which was 4988. Of course, I would have made profit. Don't forget their transfer fees. If I had put that was 21.5. If I put if I take off the charges, like maybe 0.1 or 0.2, that, because don't forget there will be charges for the trade and also charges for transfer. So let me just remove 0.2 from that, and I have 21.4. Because let's say it was 21.3. Now, would I make a profit? It's very possible, because if I copy this, right, don't forget there will also be transfer fees. If I cut that and I go to BTC, USDT, if I go to this and I try to sell it off, I'm sure definitely you can see that right here it will be 25.26. But don't forget, I'm still going to send this back. I'm going to transfer this to TRX and I'm going to send it back. So all of these things is what eats into the profits. So as you can see here, taking out all your fees and all the numbers, knowing all your numbers is very important. So at this point, I saw that, oh yes, I was going to make profit here also, but it's better for me to make a little bit more profit at a spot traded event over there in Binance than coming over here and then taking all the fees, are eroded and everything, and then all I'm making is probably just slightly less than what I would make here. So that's why I decided to go for this. And I hope you can learn something here, that a bird in hand is worth hundreds in the bush, because at least with that bird in hand, you can actually calculate your profit, and then you can actually decide to sit back and do this all over again. All right, thank you so much. I hope you've learned something. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button, give us a like, and if you want to learn more, don't worry, just click on the link in the description and I'll be chatting with you. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello and welcome back to Income Strategies, the place where you learn the skills to make money, to multiply your money, and to manage your money. Today, we're on another episode of Inter-Exchange Arbitrage. Yes, and what do we have here? We've got MLN BTC. All right. So we actually have this inter-exchange arbitrage between Binance and KuCoin. Okay. So we're going to check out the parameters and then we'll now see whether we're going to go ahead with it. Now, I'm using something slightly more than $20, right? Because the cost of this one MLN is like $20 plus. So for us to at least have something in the range of an amount that can help us buy at least plus one. Okay. So let's go ahead and check out the simulations. Okay, so I'm just going to first of all go to buy BTC, because this is MLN BTC. That's where the opportunity is. So the first thing I need to buy is to buy BTC. So I'm going to use, like I can say, like I told you, I'm using $24.18. So I'm just going to pick that up. Okay, so that's giving me 0.0087. So I'll pick that. So let's cut that. So we're going to do everything bare bone, and then afterwards we will remove all the charges and see whether it's going to make sense. Okay, so let's go ahead and do MLN BTC. Okay, and all I'll just have to do now is for me to buy that, put in the BTC and buy that. So what I have is 1.153, which is good. So if I check that, just copy that amount and go over to KuCoin immediately and check what it will be. Then we'll now take off all the charges. I've initially checked out the withdrawal amount, which is like about 20 cents. That's quite high, but it's ERC20, and I'm even surprised it's not really that high when it comes to ERC20. So, but that's the network fee, right? So let's just go ahead, MLN, and pick that out and see. Okay, we have 774. We put sell, we put the measure of MLN we have, then we copy that and quickly go and see whether we'll make money with this. Okay, let's go to BTC USDT and see whether we're going to make anything with this. Okay, let's put in here. Okay, so that's 24.796. So if I go check what this is giving me, 24.79. So let me do 24.79, sorry, did I say 79? Yes, minus, okay, 24 plus 18. Okay, we'll make 61 cents. But don't forget, the withdrawal fee is 20 cents. So we must take out the withdrawal fee first, okay? So then also we must also take out transaction fees. We're going to be doing transactions like 6 times, yes, well, is it 4 times, twice in Binance? Okay, we're going to change BTC to USDT. They're charging money now, so we have to pay for that. And then we're also going to charge what's it called now, another fee. The fee would be to change to BTC MLN. Okay, that's another fee. Then of course, when we get to KuCoin, we're going to change it back to USDT. Okay, so 3 times. Okay, so let's check out what that will be. So that's supposed to be 0.03, right? Point 0.3. Yeah, 0.3%. So I'm going to take the entire amount. So this is 41 cents already. So the entire amount is going to be 24.18, okay, times 0.3%, okay, so that's like 7 cents. All right, so that means from 41 cents, I'll take off, let's take off like 8. That's 0.808. So we'll have 33 cents. That's still good. That's like about what percentage would that? Right now, I just hope I'm not wasting too much time. So that will be how much? That will be 24.18 times 1.5. 1.5. Okay, something in the range of 1.5, 1.4%. Something in that range, yeah. So we'll have, it's a 1.4% profit potential. Let's go ahead and see how this goes. All right, let's quickly work on it before we waste too much time. We have to do the calculations first. There's no cutting grounds on that. We need to do that first, okay? And that's why I had to show you this. So let's go ahead and start this process. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. So BTC USDT. Let's go ahead and we're going to pick up the entire amount. Let's see whether it will. We don't know yet. Let's see. Okay, it's not picking up everything. Can you see that? It's only picking up 23.9, but nevertheless, we're going ahead with that. Okay, so let's see. It's not going to pick up everything like I told you. So we're going to just try and refresh to make sure that everything is set. It's not picking up I don't know why it's not picking up everything, but anyway, that is what we get right now. I think BTC has gone up a bit. That must have been the reason why. Okay, well, I don't know. Let's go back and get this done. We mustn't waste any time. Okay, so let me do that again. 23.9. We will just pick up what we have here and then cut that. Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to be doing a live trade, right? Don't mind me. My mind has gone into simulation mode. So let me go back and pick up everything. Same thing, and let's just click on BTC. Oh, in the queue? No, I don't want to be in the queue. Let's cancel that. Let's put everything. Let's see what it gives us. Does it give us everything? Okay, and then, oh, good. Let's go ahead and... No, I don't want to be in the queue. What's happening here? Let's cancel that. I don't want to be in the queue. Why am I in the queue? Okay, I'm going to pick one of the submissions in the order book. And let's get this. I want to buy this. So let me see if I pick that. That's one on top there. And I buy 100%. Will that allow me go? Let me see. Good. It allowed me go. So perfect. So now we bought the oh, we still left with, okay, yes, like I told you, didn't pick up everything. We're still left with 26 cents here. No problems. Let's go back and see how much we have. We have 862. Okay, let's go ahead and quickly run along to buy our MLN. Okay, so we have MLN BTC. Let's see what's that giving us right now. I hope we're good because I didn't check the order submissions. Okay, so what am I doing? Let's see whether it's going to give us what we want. Okay, let me just try and see what this will give me, and then I'll do 100%. Uh-oh, what's happening? Oh, sorry, I'm supposed to buy. I was already thinking of selling. Sorry about that. Okay, so we have that to sell. Okay, let me pick up that. And let me see if it's going to give me, that's 1.14. But if I choose that number one, let me see what it's going to give me. If I pick the number one here, It's gonna, let's see how this goes. I think I'm gonna be in the queue, but let me just try it out. Interesting. I think I bought it. I think. Am I sure? Let's be sure. It seems like it was bought. Perfect. So what do we have here? 1.14. So now we're going to go over to sending this right to KuCoin. So let's run along and make this really fast. Okay. So let's go ahead to KuCoin and pick out, the deposit, the deposit address. Okay. So the deposit address, we're depositing it, right? Okay. So let me click on that MLN. It's called Enzyme. I had to check the names because you don't want a case where, excuse me, so it's ETH. Yeah. So it's a deposit address that's Ethereum. It's an Ethereum-based project. Okay. So now, as you can see here, I just have to pick this. Okay. That's the copied, it's ERC20. Make sure it's the same. It must be the same. Don't forget, it must be the same. Okay. So go ahead and let's run along to withdraw this. Okay. So we're going to withdraw. So what are we withdrawing? We're withdrawing, the MLM. Okay. You can see we have 1 point. It's equivalent of 23.96. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. So I'm withdrawing that via crypto, and then just want to be sure that everything is the same. Enzyme, like I told you, it's 20 cents. So that's fine. I mean, first time I'm seeing something that low for ERC20. So let's put in the withdrawal address here. Okay, then the amount is everything. I hope it's not going to give me some. Let me check before I go ahead. It might tell me that there's some. It might tell me, but well, let me see. It's not telling me anything. Is there any minimum? Let me remove that first to see if there's any minimum. It might tell me. Oh, good. Everything is fine. So it will tell me if there's any minimum withdrawal. So let's go ahead. I'll just take a screenshot. We're going to receive 1.13. As you can see here, we're going to receive 1.13. Okay. Sorry. I don't know. Sure. Okay. So we're going to see 1.1313. That is fine. It was 1.14, but they've taken out 0.1. Okay. So that's fine. Let's go ahead and click on withdrawal. I'm going to do all my verifications right now, and then I will be back to give you all the results. Okay, so let's see what's happening here. Is it allowing me pass? Let's wait and see. Let's see. Okay, so now it's time to do my verifications, and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and right now MLN has arrived here. As you can see, we have 23.65, but actually it was supposed to be more than that. It was supposed to only take 20 cents, but well, it was 23.9, I think. Let me go and check to go and check Binance to be sure about the trade. What did we get? Now I have to confirm this. Okay, so what did we buy? We actually bought, the entire amount we bought was okay, so oh yes, here it is. It's 23.9 that we actually started out with, right? So what have we gotten here? We bought, don't forget, we have 23.9. Let me see what the fees are again. Was there a fee? Was there a fee? Yes, there was a fee. There was a fee, a very small amount of fee. So 20, let's just say 23.9. So let's go back to KuCoin and see what we have here. So what we have returned is 23.65 or 23.63 approximately. Let's just say 23.6. So like about 30 cents or 25 cents. Okay. So now what we need to do is transfer this. We're going to have to transfer this, right? So what do we have here? We have 1 point, okay, let's put all, and let's see, 1.13. So we're just going to put that 1318. Oh, I love that sound. So we're going to go over to trade now. Okay, so when we do this, we're going to see everything here. Oh, wow. Yep. Can you see that MLN BTC has gone down? It was 774. Wow. Are we going to have to do a spot trading here? Because right now it was 774. It was 774. Wow, 774. And just within how many minutes it went down? Just now. Wow, this is what we're saying, that between the time it takes for you to leave your your originating source and the destination source. Anything could happen. That's why at times, doing a triangular arbitrage is on the same platform, right? Maybe faster, but it doesn't mean it may always be faster. Here we are. Here, this was 774. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this. I mean, we're already here anyway, so let's go ahead and sell and see what we get. Wow, this is not looking very good. But all the same, maybe what I should do is to try. Let me even see what we will make with this. I'm already feeling somehow right now, but I mean, we just have to complete what we're here for, right? I mean, there are only two options. It's either we make a profit or we make a loss. So let's go ahead and see what this is, and we'll learn our lessons along the way. Okay. Even BTC has reduced. Even BTC has actually gone down. Yeah, it has. Anyways, let's go ahead and see. I'm just going to sell this and see. This is not looking good. Oh, 23.6. Oh my God. Ooh. So what's going to happen here? Let me tell you what's going to happen here. We came in as 23.6. Okay, 23.63 thereabouts. So, but what we started out this whole trading, this whole, inter-exchange arbitrage rate was 23.9. So we have to try and see how this is going to work for us. Okay, it's either that we set a sell limit at this third leg, or we set a sell limit at the first leg. So let's go and see which one will work and be faster for us. I don't even know. I'm still thinking about it right now on the spot, but I think maybe we should do this third leg because I know that BTC is going to rise again. So if that is the case, I'll just go ahead and try and see what I can do to at least get my MNN back to BTC, and I'll put this as a spot trading. Okay, I think that should be it. So let's go ahead and try and get this sold to MNL. Is it MLN? Okay, let's try and see. Wow, you can see this. Okay, but what if I try to sell it to USDT? Let me try. I mean, let's see. Okay, let me try and see. Oh, still the same. Is this going to take long before it goes up high? I'm not going to place a bet on that. But what I would do to go ahead and try to sell this to BTC, okay? Put my eyes on MLN USDT. If it crosses to 20.9 something, I'm going to do this. Let me see what we have here. This is currently the price. But let's go back to our MLN. I just saw it as green. That's why I said, let me just cross over. I mean, we have two escape routes, right? So don't worry. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and do this, okay? So let's just, we're going to be selling, right? 100%. Let's see what this is going to give us. Should I take this higher? No, don't take it higher. Just sell it and see what it's going to give us. Okay, I'll be back after my verifications. Okay, so the order has been placed. I'm in the queue right now. Obviously, I don't have a choice but be in this queue anyway, because anything else is going to take this amount down, right? So I'm just here trying to see, would this go up a bit? I don't know. I think I'm considering doing a little spot trading here. Let's cancel it and take this a little bit higher. I mean, we don't have anything to lose. We already lost a bit already. So let's go ahead and try this. I'm going to go ahead and try this. Let's do this. Let me cancel this, right? And then let me go ahead and place this price at 7.7. I don't know. I'm just trying to see whether this is going to work. Wait a second. Did I just sell all of that? It looks like I just sold. It just looks like as if I just got all my MLN sold. What am I saying? I'm a bit confused. Let me check this out. What's going on here? Have I sold all my MLN? Let me go ahead and check. It seems like I actually got it sold. My MLN, okay, now I get it. I had already sold part of it. Oh no. So what that means is, oh yes, now I'd sold part of it. I had sold part of it. Okay. So if I had sold part of it, right, maybe I should just go ahead and do the same for this also. Woo. Okay, so let me just go ahead and complete the transaction anyways. Let's complete the transaction. Let me go back by, check it again. It seems I got everything sold. I got part of it sold. Okay, let's go ahead and set that and see how this goes. Well, I don't know. Did I get it sold? Did I get it sold? Did I get it sold? Did I get it? I don't know. Let's check if we're still in the queue. Let's see. Okay, I think we're still in the queue. But I will go and check what's going on in the order book, okay? Let's see what's happening in the order history or the trade history. All right, see what has happened here, right? See what has happened here. I think I'm just checking anyway to see what's going on here. How much of it have we sold? Okay, this was cancelled. All right, so which other one do we have here? Okay, so here it is again. That is what happened. As you can see here, that is exactly what happened. We had 0.2289 that we got out of this particular amount. So that's why what we were left with was 0.9. Okay, let's go back. Let's see the open orders. Okay, so that's it. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Okay, so here we are, currently in the queue and trying to see whether we can get this sold. All right. So here's the story of our inter-exchange arbitrage. Let's wait and see how long this will take. I'll be back with the results. All right, so I'm back. And right now we have sold the MLN to BTC. So how much do we have? We've gotten now 0.0086126. So let's quickly go over to BTC and change that to see how much we can get. All right. So we're going to have to sell. Right. So let's see what we have. Okay, we've gotten, let's try and do this fast before anything does happen. Wow. Okay, so let's see what we've got. And let's go ahead and just make this purchase. Good, I'll be back. All right, that's done and dusted. So let's see how much we've got. Oh yeah, so this is what we have. We've got 23.9658. Now don't forget that we had to pay fees. It was 23.98, but of course don't forget like 2 cents will be removed. That's about that's 0.1%. So we're left with 23.965. Let's just talk about 23.96. Okay, so now let's look at the chart. Let's look at what we have in terms of profit. So we're going to look at the profit in 2 separate compartments. How much came into KuCoin? What came into KuCoin was 23.91. No, what am I saying? No, 23.63. Don't forget that when we left, let's go and start doing the calculations. When we left Binance, right? We were leaving Binance with 23.91, okay? Because really we started out with 24.18, but this was all it picked up, and that's the amount this trade was started with, okay? So now if I subtract and what came into KuCoin was 23.63. So let's go ahead and subtract that 23.63. Okay, so that means the fees we paid were actually 28 cents. That's actually a whole lot. What it told me, okay, in the withdrawal fee, in the withdrawal section, because we were doing this by ERC20, it was supposed to be 20 cents. Remember, I showed you it was supposed to be maximum 21 cents. So now how it became 28 cents, I don't know. That's why I always tell people, whenever you're calculating fees, always pad it, because anything could happen in the process, okay? So let's assume that, okay, 28 cents already out of it. So that's what we have. We started out this trade with 23.63, okay? And now what do we have? Let's 28 to 23.63. So what do we have now? We've got 23.96, okay? Minus 23.63. So you can see that we actually made profit in the process of this trade. We made 33 cents. Now, what is 33 cents? That's obviously over 1%. All right, let's just check that out in terms of the calculations. What do we get? Let's just multiply this. Okay, no, that's 23.96 minus 23.63. Okay, so we're going to use 23.63 actually for this calculation, because that's what we actually have, 23 points. That's what came in. So if we multiply that times 1.3, okay, let me use 1.4. Good. So if we multiply that by 1.4, so that means that this trade actually gave us, I mean, if let's assume that all our funds were in KuCoin, we didn't have to transfer, we didn't have to do any of those kind of things, we would have actually, it would actually be a 1.4% profit margin trade. Okay, so in the one on the one side, this is a very good and profitable, arbitrage, opportunity, right? Even if, for instance, we were using like probably like $200, don't forget that the transfer fee will still be the same. Imagine just you having $200 and you're making, you just remove 28 cents. Okay, you move 30 cents max. Okay, max, you remove $1. What are we talking about? So let's assume that you had $199. What would that be times 1.4%? Right? That would be what? Let's even say you had 199 times, right, 1.4%. You'll make at least almost $3 on this, right? So it's not a bad, I mean, this is a good profitable, trade. Now, but because we were using a small capital, don't forget, and I always do this, I don't risk too much of my money for all these experiments. I hope I'll actually show you so you can see. If it went bad, I'll take the risk, right? If it went good, oh yes, we all enjoy the results. But I'm showing you that this is working, okay? So let's now go back to the global amount. The global amount really is, we have to add what we've made, right, plus what is in Binance. So what do we have left in Binance? So we have 2663. So let's take that and go and add that, right? So what did we make entirely? We eventually have, let's add our 0.2663, then we add that, okay, to our 23.9658. What was that? Let me go and check so that we don't put the values that are not right. What's that? We have, okay, 9658. Okay, I'll just take four figures after that. So 9658. Okay, 9658. All right. So we actually made, if you see here, we made 24.23. It's still a profit, right? We're still in profit. Okay, if we remove 20 what's it now, what exactly am I removing now? Okay, sorry, that's not where it's supposed to be. So let me just copy this one so that no, that's 24.2321. Okay, so if we remove 24, the starting point was 24.18. So we actually made 5 cents. Okay, we made 5 cents. That's really small, but in this, in this particular trade, we are profitable. Okay, that's the main point here. Like I said, if I was using $500 with this, it's going to be a 1.4%, trade. So that means I'm going to be calculating based on the amount that I have after removing all the charges. Now, the charges are practically still the same except for trading fees that are variable. Trading fees are 0.1%. So let's even try and do an estimation with $500. Imagine that we had $500 in our Binance and we tried this out with $500. What will we have in the end, right? So let's assume $500. It cost us about 50 cents to send it. Like I said, it's about 28 cents, but let's just make it 50 cents. So that's like, we have, let's even say $1 to even send, right? So we have 499, okay? So 499, if we calculate this, plus the times what? Times point, because don't forget they were like about 2 trades, okay? So we have to, there was the transfer fee alone. There was no, I think we had to change, our funds to MLN, right? So that's the first thing. We had to change our funds to MLN. So that's actually a trade. We had to change our BTC to USD. That's a trade. So that means if I multiply that by 3%, so I will be charged like $1.5. So let me remove that again. I'm just doing this so that you'll see if you're using a bigger capital, what you will get. So 1.5. So let's assume that what we have here is what was left is 49, that's $497.5. Let's multiply 1.4%. We'll make like about $7 on a $500 capital. So that's what I'm trying to bring out to you now. Of course, I'm showing you this with a smaller, intentionally showing you this with a smaller capital, so that if we can make profit right with this amount, obviously making profit with a bigger amount is guaranteed. I hope you learned something here. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, I'm like, what are you waiting for? Come on, smash that subscribe button, okay? Give us a like. Let's know your thoughts, right? Have you tried this out before? If you haven't, maybe probably you want to try it out. But let me tell you, just in case of anything, you must know that no opportunity remains the same. It's either it goes higher or it reduces or it totally disappears.